guys, what's going on, and welcome back to the channel. I have just a few things to go over. Yeah, I've been on hiatus all summer long. For the most part, I've done maybe less than a handful of videos. It's been a busy summer, to say the least. Most of you know that follow me on a regular basis. My son had a motocross accident. He's doing fine now, but it was scary, to say the least. He ended up breaking his neck, he broke his back, bruised his lungs, and dislocated his elbow. Second race of the season, clear back in May. So it's been scary, to say the least. May of 2022. He is fine now, no surgery, he healed well. He was in a brace, upper torso, clear up until just about the end of July, first part of August there. So anyway, made a full recovery. He's doing great. He has rode again. Next season's racing is pretty much not going to happen. Just ride for fun when he feels like it now. So he's pretty concentrated on his job and this new project we have right here. Anyway, we do not have the W150 that we did have, that I did the lift on. That is gone. Had a mishap with that, so that has been shipped down the road, and now we have a new one. So this is kind of a shop update. We are in the new shop. I'm working back here. I've got just my tools moved back here, not too much. Got all my lights up. I did post that video about a month ago where I put up the shop lights. So this is kind of a new project, shop update. We're back here working, running some heat down here when we need it. It's been, after a snowstorm last weekend, this week's been in the 50s. So it's pretty nice, to say the least. So anyway, I guess you could say this is the second video on a project that we're shooting here in the new shop. First one was a couple of weeks ago. We did a new tonneau cover on the Gladiator. This week I will also be having the Gladiator back in the shop and doing some new taillights in it. The taillights that I have, not real happy with them. So we got another set that we're gonna try out and put those in there and see how those work. So the other ones I did probably just about a year ago and they just have not lasted very long. So anyway, without further ado, what we have is an 89, as I fall over things, 89 W150. Just put the old truck's tires and wheels on it just to kind of see what it's gonna look like. Don't have near enough clearance. This is just factory height. So yeah, we gotta go up just a little bit, and we did go back to rough country. Even though I had some issues with it last time, it's about the only cost-effective lift that is out there for this truck. It does come with springs up front. It will come with blocks in the rear, and then all the hardware and shocks. This kit was ordered from Custom Offsets for right around $565 is what it's up to now. Last time it was just under $500 at $49. So yeah, now it's up in cost just a little bit. Not too bad, within about a year and a half, 2 years-ish since I did the last one. So this one is clean, to say the least. I mean, there is no rust whatsoever on the rockers. Absolutely clean. The floors. This truck is a gem. I mean, it is clean. We got a lot of interior work to do. It does have blue interior since it's a blue truck. I believe we're gonna swap it out with gray to kind of go with the silver as a second color. So he's kind of thinking he wants to go gray, black, and black, just to kind of break it up a little bit. Got to get a new window regulator. There was one that came with it, but it's missing a spring. Went to do some work on it today, and it's missing a spring right there. The motor was bad. He tore it apart, and yeah, it never got put back together, which is fine. We'll take care of it. because we stole this truck. Pretty much stole. We really stole this truck. So got door pins to put on this side. See, it's sagging just a little bit, not too bad. Don't know what the issue was there. Something happened. They put a different fender on it. Right blue, wrong color there. It is the 318. So far we've done plugs on this side. They do have headers on it. So we've done plugs on this side. I got to do plugs on the other side. Going to strip off all this old AC. This is the old system. This refrigerant's not available, and I'm not certain if that pump is even used if they do a conversion. So we're just going to go ahead and strip it all out of there, get rid of it for right now, and just kind of start over maybe with a universal and go from there. Had to do some new battery terminals. This is not the proper battery that goes in there. It's just one we had. So just kind of cleaning things up. Things were just kind of half-assed all over the place, and just getting rid of it. Like I said, did some new battery terminals, some new eyelets, just clean things up. I'm gonna wrap this all with Tesa tape and make that look nice. Upon working on this side here and doing the pins, I did find what I think is just a little bit of mud in the truck, because there's also a crack right in through here someplace. So that sounds pretty solid. So this side here might have just a little bit of mud in it, but the floors on this side as well are just as clean. And then the back, the inner rockers, I mean, all in all, this truck is almost perfect. Bed. It's just crazy on how clean it is. I know I had an issue with my first gen that I had, and it leaked right up here. This one here, there's some rust in there, but I want to get that sealed back up and maybe hit it with some 415 and see how we go from there. The hood, he wants to try and keep that patina, maybe sand it down just a little bit and clear it, but he really likes the way the hood. This one actually has the hood ornament as well, so he's pretty stoked about that. So we got a new motor for that side. Got ready to put it back together. I think I said something, it's missing the regulator spring, so I got to order a whole new window regulator for the passenger side, because you can't buy just the spring. I got ready to put this back together, and it wasn't available. Here's the plugs I'm pulling out. These plugs are kind of funny, really. I'll go maybe 2 or 3 threads and they're tightening back up. I don't know if there's some carbon buildup or some rust. The new ones are going in just fine. We're using some NGK V-Powers, and they're working out really well. Got an Excel cap and rotor we're putting on there, and then I am checking, ohming the spark plugs out before I put them in, making sure they're good. Just checking resistance in the spark plug itself. So yeah, this is a new project. It'll be on the channel, kind of hit and miss, doing some things. I don't know how much of the lift I'm going to do, because I do have that video, a couple of see, I did like 2 or 3 videos on that lift on my channel a while back. For the W150 that we did before. That one was a 92. So we'll kind of just see what we do on the channel. Right now we do have the oil out of it. Had to go get some new gaskets for the plug. This was the old one. It was leaking just a little bit, dripping, so getting rid of that. Got a new one there. And then, believe it or not, this truck also has a plug in the transmission pan. So yeah, we're gonna take care of that as well. Made another parts run today. We got a pan gasket and filter. It's leaking some valve cover, or it's leaking oil and valve covers, so we got some new valve cover gaskets. We do have new valve covers coming for the truck. And believe it or not, I also kind of tossed around the idea of getting rid of that TBI EFI and going back to a carburetor on this truck. This is the first year for that TBI, so kind of tossing around the idea of putting a 4-barrel on this. Just kind of make it a little bit more reliable than what it is with that, because there's a lot of stuff that's stripped off of here that they've kind of, or somebody, not, I don't know if it's the owner that I purchased it off of, and somebody has kind of half-assed a bunch of stuff with a lot of the vacuum lines. So I got to go through and get rid of a lot of these vacuum lines that were from the smog pump, because it was sitting right here, and just kind of go through, clean everything up, and see where do I want to go with the truck anyway, and make it reliable for him. So anyway, same weekend we went and picked this up. I went to PRI, always have a great time over there. Got to meet a few people that I had not met before. Got to meet Wade McGinnis from Thoroughbred. That was a pleasure meeting him. Got to see the guys from Airdog, know all them. Got to see the guys from Hot Shots. And got to see a lot of people that I haven't saw in a while, so it was pretty great. That's the first time I've been over there since the whole pandemic thing, and it was just nice to be able to get over there and see everybody. Picked up some new wire strippers. These are pretty nice. Got some cutters in the back, stripping up front. Here's another pair. These are more for Romex. So there's a pretty nice. And this first pair is for Stranded. As always, this truck, we are going with Hot Shots. We already got some Gasoline Extreme in there. I'm gonna be doing a gallon of the 10W30. And then also we have a quart of Stiction Eliminator that we are going to throw in there as well. Something new to me for this year. EDT Winter Defense. This has everything that the anti-gel does and everything that the EDT does. It just has a winter defense mixed in with the EDT. So if you guys want to pick some of this up, I just ordered 2 of these from Hot Shots. They came in yesterday. Whoops. And I paid, I think, 15, 16, 17 bucks a piece for these. You guys use my coupon code at CM73. You get a 10% discount on every single purchase that you make. No matter how much you spend or how many times you order, my coupon code is good every single purchase. So I think with that, we're all kind of caught up. We got plenty of light out here once we get everything kind of closed in and get the walls painted. Gonna try and start organizing some stuff and seeing how we want to go, but again, stoked to be out here in the new shop working. Yeah, it's gonna be nice being able to be inside all the time instead of laying out in the weather in the driveway up front. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Guys, I appreciate each and every one of you that stayed with me even throughout the hiatus all summer long. So hopefully I can get back to some things and get back to some videos and give you guys some content that you want to see. So anyway, hit that like button, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not already done so, and we'll see you guys in the next one.